Cayo Perico heist, but the wheel decides how we do absolutely everything from the entry point to what vehicle we have to use to what weapon we use to how we have to escape the compound. Absolutely everything is decided for by the wheel.
That is right, guys. So we're just going to be throwing it back old school. We're going to be doing it the same as we used to do. But what I want to hear from you guys in the comment section down below is what things you would like to add to the wheel. So instead of me just adding a bunch of things and hoping you like them, I want to, starting next weekend, we'll add things that a lot of you guys want. For example, getting the secondary loot before or after the primary loot. Another idea could be spinning a wheel to decide exactly what secondary loot we have to get, like a specific thing we have to go and look for. So let me know anyway in the comment section after you've seen this video and after you've seen the wheels we're about to spin. So without further ado, let's get into our first wheel.
I don't even know if you can hear me in that mask. Anyway, this is the camera angle. This is what we're going to do. Some of my older videos when I first started this, there was no face cam, so it would just be something else here. But we're doing face cam today. Let me know if you prefer or don't prefer face cam on these videos too. I don't know. I mean, I'd need a haircut dramatically. That'll be coming. You know what? No one cares. All right, let's spin the first wheel. So this is going to be for disguise or no disguise. The reason we're spinning this one first is because it's still up on here from the last time I did this. So if you don't know what disguise or no disguise is, essentially, you can find a disguise around the map and you won't trigger the guards. They won't spook. And it's saying I was trying not to pay attention because it's always against me. Or almost always against me. You know what? We're allowed to get a disguise. Good job. Next wheel. All right, so next up, we have the vehicle. This is our entry vehicle. How are we going to be coming into the island? So let's go ahead, spin the wheel. We have the Casaca, the Alchemist, the Vellum, the Annihilator patrol boat, and Longfin. You know what? Annihilator is probably... I don't know if that's the worst. I don't know if it's the worst. It's one of the worst. It's the helicopter, essentially. So you can only drop at the north or south drop, which makes it just so much more difficult. Anyway, next wheel. All right, next up, we have the weapon. Is it going to be the aggressor, the conspirator, the crack shot, the saboteur, or the marksman rifle? It is going to... either one of these. Either one of them. Perfect. You know, the aggressor, arguably the most common, and marksman is an incredible one as well. I'll take it. All right, so this one is the infiltration. This is how we get into the island. We know that the Annihilator is our vehicle, which is the helicopter. And with that means there's only two options, the north drop or the south drop. So I've just put a lot of them on there just to make it a little bit more interesting. Honestly, what would I prefer? It depends on what some of these other ones... No, it depends on some of the others. We'll have to see. South drop... Yeah, I was going to say I prefer the north drop, but it genuinely depends on how the rest of these wheels go. Do I want to be up north or do I want to be down south? Where's our secondary loot going to be? That's important. Let's do that next. All right, so here we go. So this is going to be for where we have to get our secondary loot from. This is the secondary loot location we need to go to. Like I said earlier in the video, if you want me to do like a secondary loot specific, like you have to get like Coca-Cola, for example, then I'll have to go around the map searching for it. Does it have to be a location specific like we're doing right now? These are things that you can just let me know. And is it before or after primary loot? Let me know. But anyway, so for this, we have the north dock, the main dock, the airstrip, mid-map, and the farm. You guys know where they are if you've seen these videos before. The only one I don't want is the airstrip. Mid-map is arguably perfect. Just because we're coming in at the south drop and mid-map is closer to the south. You'll see where it is, but that I will take. All right, and this is last but not least, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be our exit point. How do we have to leave the compound and escape the island? Is it going to be the airstrip? Is it going to be the main dock, the north dock, or bottom map? Now, sometimes we can have the Casaca as an escape point on this, but in order to have that as an escape point, you need to have it as your entry vehicle as well. And as you guys know, we have the Annihilator. So let's go ahead. Obviously, what I want right here is the green. The bottom map is going to be the easiest thing to do. It just is. Don't be north dock. Please stop on red. Stop on main dock. Thank God. Okay. Main dock I'll take. North dock, you know, arguably I wouldn't mind either. We've got a disguise. Don't forget. So this should be a walk in the park. If we don't get Elite Challenge on this one, I will give everyone tacos for life. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for these wheel spins. I'm going to go ahead and set this thing up. Like I say, this is a more of back to the roots spin the wheel since we haven't done it in a while. I just wanted to do the basic wheel spins so you guys can let me know which ones you would like to see or not see on the wheel going forward. But anyway, I'm going to get this thing set up. Let's jump straight into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I have set everything up. Let's walk through this all here together so you can see that I've set it up exactly as our wheel has told us to do. Well, as you can see right here, mandatory setups all complete. So let's just run through this. Let's actually go straight to the finale, then I'll show you what we've got. We got the tequila, which stinky tequila, obviously. Close matchmaking. Let's just play this. We're doing this solo, obviously. I do think we'll get the elite challenge. I haven't checked to see if there's any disguises. And my life would be a lot easier if I did have a disguise. So we may have to look for a disguise. But anyway, so the Stealth Annihilator, as was chosen, is going to be our entry. And then it was the southern drop that we'll do. I forgot. Southern drop we're doing. This one right here. Compound entry is the drain. We didn't talk about compound entry though, did we? Did I not spin a wheel for compound entry? I mean, because there's the drainage. There's the main gate. There's the north gate, south gate, north wall, and south wall. So there is. How do we get into the compound? Do we do a wheel really quick on that? Are you guys going to be mad if I don't do a wheel? We should do a wheel, right? Let's do a wheel. All right, guys. So I've just thrown them up on here really quick so my game doesn't time out and kick me out. So we have the main dock. Well, no, we don't. The main gate, the north wall, north gate, south gate, and drainage tunnel. South wall. Ooh, we need to get a grappling hook. Oh, God. I shouldn't have said anything. We should have just done the bloody drainage tunnel, man. Okay. It is what it is. South wall. All right. Well, we're back anyway. So let's just hope that this thing goes to plan. We're going to say drainage tunnel, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do the south wall, which means we need a grappling hook. Escape point. What was this? Escape point again? It was the main dock. It was the main dock. Time of day, daytime, so we can see what we're doing. Weapon loadout was the aggressor, and then that's it. There is also spin the wheels, right? So let me know, like I say in the comment section, what you want to do going forward. We could do spin the wheels for support crew. So like the airstrike. Well, it could either be support crew, yes or no. And if it says yes, then we can spin another one for which one of these we have to use. We could do like disruption. So if you want to do disruption missions, spin a wheel for that. Let me know in the comment section down below anyway, because next week we'll do that. And I'll take all of your top commented ones, the most liked ones, and we'll add that as part of the wheel. All right, anyway, we're just going to be jumping straight into this. I do not have body armor, so I'm hoping that we don't get into any trouble here today. But I do think we'll get the elite challenge if we can find... We need to find the disguise. We need to find the disguise. I should have looked for the disguise when we scoured the island, but we need to find a disguise. That way, I can guarantee we'll get the elite. If we don't get the disguise, this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Anyway, let's fast forward until we get to the island. All right, so the helicopter just told me to start swinging. I can't start swinging. Why'd you take so slow to get to the location? You're driving like 2 miles an hour. What is it with the NPCs, man, in this game?
But we're going to be dropped on that island in chunks if you don't get going.
I'll get going when you stop bloody moving. I'm talking to you. Now you give me the option to do it. You're the worst driver. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Do you hear me? Worst pilot known to man, man.
Have fun.
I'll have fun. Thank you. All right. First things first, we need to find a disguise because that is going to make or break. I think if we can get into disguise, I know for a fact we'll get an elite challenge. So that's the most important thing we need to do right now. Then we need to go to the mid-map to get our secondary loot and hope that we can get that from there. And then we need to go do the rest of our stuff. So first things first, disguise. Now, there's not going to be any here. There could be a disguise under the bottom of this tower. There could be one at the bottom of that tower. So let's actually look at the bottom of this tower here first. To do that, we're going to have to take out... I don't like sniping with an SMG, but... You know, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Okay, where's that camera facing? Not near me. Perfect. All right. Is there a disguise? No. No disguise. Perfect. Okay. I should have scouted, man. I know you guys always tell me I should scout first. Is there a disguise here? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Both of them. You know what? We're going to have to take them both out. We're going to have to take both of you guys out. You see how they both... I could have swore they were both looking at me for a second there. They were crossing paths like nobody's business. There is a disguise. There is a disguise! I thought it was an empty box there for a second, but I think it's the blue boxes, right? The ones that are empty. Okay, this is night and day difference. Now we just got to put our gun away. Now we can take our time. We still need to get the elite challenge. But with the disguise, it's more so leaving, right? Go into the main dock, I think is what it's going to be at the end. I think that's where this is going to... Like, go into the main dock with the disguise is going to make our life a lot easier. All right, so now we need to head to mid-map to get our secondary loot. I'm hoping and praying that there's just 2 stacks of Coca-Cola. Calm yourself. 2 stacks of Coca-Cola down here. But we'll see. We'll see. Screw. You know what? We'll park our motorcycle right here. Just so... You know what? No, let's drive inside. We don't need to worry. There's guards here, but it doesn't matter. All right, what have you got for me? 2 stacks of cash. I think if that guard's up there, I should be able to cut this right here. And no one should be able to hear me. I may have to kill that guard that's standing there, though. If he turns and starts walking towards me, he'll hear me looting, I think. But I think from this location, it shouldn't trigger. I'm just going to have to... I'm sorry, I'm staring at my minimap because I'm trying to make sure he doesn't turn towards me. I'm making a risk here by not just taking him out. And I may come to regret it. All right, he's just turned. I'm going to take him out. I'm going to take him out. I'm taking him out. He's too suspicious right here. Oh, but now he's very close to the road. You know what? He's buggered off. He's buggered off. Come on, let's get back in there. We need the elite challenge, man. I can't be, like, dilly-dallying here. All right, now there's a car driving past, though. All right, let's try it. Come on. That guy, please don't hear me. This game is so weird sometimes. Sometimes I feel like no one hears me when I'm looting. Sometimes people do hear me when I'm looting. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Okay, now we don't have enough loot. We're gonna have to go to the mid-map. 2 stacks of cash is not gonna cut it. Please have a stash of Coca-Cola or something in the mid-map. I won the elite challenge, and we cannot afford to be just driving around looking for stuff, man. We can't. Okay. What have you got for me in here? Another stack of cash. I mean, great. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I had to tell you, I need to get the cash. This still isn't going to be enough. There's nowhere else here I can get loot from, though. There's literally nowhere else here I can get loot from. So, I also need the bloody I forgot about the grappling hook. We're going into the compound of the south wall, which means I need a grappling hook in order to be able to jump over the wall. I'm going to have to take out that guard down there, too, because I'm pretty sure he walks up here, and I don't want him seeing this guy's dead body. Let me just... You know what? Let's go see if the grappling hook's down here first. So there could be a grappling hook down here. Let's just look. Alright, there's no grappling hook. There's nothing showing up on my minimap. Fantastic. Alright, nothing there. Listen, this guy down here, I don't know if you're just gonna catch a stray here, my guy. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna walk back up where I just was. So I have to say goodbye to you. Okay, listen, I'm gonna have to go to the one place where I know for a fact there's gonna be a grappling hook. Well, not for a fact, but one place I know that there's multiple chances of getting a grappling hook, which is the main dock. So let's just go as fast as we can to the main dock here. See, there's 2 locations, I believe, there could be a grappling hook. So we'll just go there and see if there's any. I want to be quick because we have left a few dead bodies knocking about, and I don't want anyone to trigger the alarm. Okay, first place could be right here. All right, there's no grappling hook. It would show up on my mini-map if there was. This isn't good. Oh, man. Otherwise, we're going to have to go to, like, the north dock to find a grappling hook. This tower right here, though. This water tower. There could be one on the top of this water tower. Please be... Oh, put your gun away, you idiot. If that guard would have seen you with your gun out, we would have been finished. You idiot. Okay, we're good. Everyone relax. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. I don't see it on my mini-map, which is worrying. I don't think there's one here. Oh, there is one. Why the hell didn't it show up on my mini-map? You know what? I'm not going to complain. It's fine. We've got the bloody grappling hook. It didn't show up on the mini-map. Okay, here's the other thing. We're going to have to get the rest of our secondary loot at the main dock when we... I hate these stairs, man. When we leave. We're going to have to get it when we leave at the main dock. Because there's not enough loot that we've had here. Unless there's a painting, but even if there's a painting, it doesn't matter anymore because we don't have enough room in our bag. Because we've just grabbed 3 stacks of cash. Go bloody figure. Listen, it is what it is. We did what we had to do. Okay, anyway, we've got the grappling hook. We've got everything we need. All we need to do now is get into this compound. And just do what we've got to do, basically. All right, let's go slow here. I don't want to, you know... I don't want to crash into anyone. I don't want to do anything that's going to trigger any alarms. We've just got to... I don't know why I'm hiding from their... I don't know why I'm hiding from their cone of vision. They're not going to see me. Okay, come on. Just get in this stupid cone. Okay, we've made it this far. Okay, we've got a disguise. So this should be easy. We need to get in, get the secondary loot, get out, or primary loot, get out, go to the main dock. There's got to be at least a stack of cash at the main dock. I don't know if we're getting the elite challenge. I feel like we've wasted a lot of time there. We've wasted a lot of time. It's the thing when you do the Annihilator at the South Drop. There's a lot of walking around, man. There's a lot... or driving around. All right, anyway. All we need to worry about is the red cone guards. So, we'll take out this guy. I mean, he's dropped a key. That is going to make our life a little bit easier, to be honest with you. Thank you. But now what we need to do... We technically don't... No, we do need to go. I was going to say we don't need to go up here because we got a key, but... We want to go and get the cash out of the safe. We want to get the cash out of the safe. No one's going to see that body. No one's going to see that body. I'm not worried about that body. Okay. Come on. 299,000. Let's see how much money we're going to get from the safe. If we get 399,000, that'll be perfect. That means we got a good safe haul. And our survey says... You know what? I'll take that. That's like $90,000. That is much higher. Is there any paintings in here, by the way? No, so it didn't matter. That does make me feel a little bit better knowing that there's no paintings. That I didn't just waste all my time on that stupid cash. All right, let's speed through this because we all have to do this at this point. All right, there we go. Done. So, what did we get again? Stinky tequila, right? Okay, so we got the tequila. I could go out the bottom gate here. Nah, we won't go out the bottom gate. It's not worth it. We'll just go out the top. We'll go out the top. We'll jump over the wall. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. Oh, we've got a key, actually. We could just walk straight through the gate. Yeah, but no. We're good. We're good. We're good. So I'm not worried. The elite challenge I'm worried about just because the beginning, it did take us a while and we have to escape at the main dock. It's not like we're jumping off the bottom map, right? We have to escape the main dock and I need to get more secondary loot from the main dock too. So I think we may have missed this elite challenge. I think this is going to be like 17 minutes. I think this is going to be a 17-minute one. Which is unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do about it. I think this is going to be a 17-minute haul. And we're going to miss the elite by a few minutes. Just because of the beginning. And having to go and find the bloody grappling hook, you know what I mean? A grappling hook kind of... Squeeze past you there, sir. That grappling hook took us a while. Alright, I don't know what this guard thinks he's doing. There we go. Alright, so we can just go through here. Come on. But he's gonna... Yeah, just relax. Take your time. Nobody's in a rush, my guy. Just pull out your keys. Have a little look. Decide, oh, is this... No, this is the garage door key. Oh. You need to relax, my friend. I am wearing a disguise. How dare you point your gun at me? I'm one of you. That was actually a little scary there for a second. I thought we were gonna get caught. No worries. Sometimes it does that. It's usually I don't know. The game's just weird. Okay, but anyway, now again, we still have a disguise. We have nothing to worry about at this point. We do need to get to the main dock though. We do need to get some more secondary loot, and we do need to escape. But because we have a disguise, this is gonna make our life so much easier. So I'm not worried about it too much, to be completely honest with you. As long as El Rubio goes the other direction, like towards the main dock instead of like towards me, we should be fine. I know he is, but listen, he doesn't need to come to the main dock. He can go over to the north dock or the mid map or something first, okay? All right, so we are going to be escaping here. You can't... What's going on, my guy? There's no way there's nothing here. There's no way there's no loot here. This game hates me today. This game is like, oh, you won the elite challenge? Guess what? You're not getting it. How? What is happening? How is there no loot at the main dock? Oh, thank God there's some here. I need to get in this building, but I can't do it when he's standing there. I could kill him. I'm going to. I need to be quick. I need to be quick. I don't have any armor. I'm going to trigger an alarm right now, just so everyone knows. This is going to happen. I need to get in that boat behind me as soon as possible. Let's grab this. I am terrified. You know what? Put your gun away. Just run to the boat, because someone's going to see that dead body any second now. They're all going to get freaked out. El Rubio may see the dead body. Get in this boat and go. You are going to trigger the alarm in a few seconds. Get in this boat before we get absolutely annihilated. There's the alarm. Dude! We're still going to get the elite challenge if we've done it fast enough, because as long as you trigger the alarm after the compound, you're good. But I knew that was coming. What's going on, Rubio? How you doing, my guy? Good to see you up there. You coming with us? Come on with us. I don't mind. Just put a mask on, sure. You can chase me as much as you want, but you're not going to get me. I knew. I had to kill that guy. I needed to get secondary loot. We didn't have enough. The other little spot didn't have any. See you later, my guy. It's been fun as always. I'll be seeing you again soon. Don't you worry about it. Oh, my God. I mean, I don't have any armor. All the armor I have is what you can see there. I didn't have any additional armor. Oh, man. I knew someone was going to see that. That's why I was like, let's just run to this boat as fast as possible and get in it. As long as we were driving the boat, I didn't mind. Because if we were to start, there was literally like 20 people around us and helicopters. If they would have triggered the alarm before we got in that boat, we would have been dead. I couldn't have protected myself. I didn't have any armor. I had some snacks, but that would have been insane. All right, let's just see. Did we get the elite? I said 17 minutes. Am I being too hard on myself? Was that accurate? I feel like the beginning was a little too 15, 20. I was definitely too hard on myself, but now I'm fuming because we were 20 seconds over getting the elite challenge. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I say, let me know in the comment section down below if there's any like wheel spins you would like me to add to this challenge that I do or take some away. I've been doing this series now for a long time. We have a playlist if you want to see more of these. I'll leave the playlist linked in the description. There's probably like 50, 60 of these spin the wheel videos. So either way, I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as always with a brand new video. Goodbye.